Hey everybody, it's Jennifer from Gen Vibes Only, and welcome back to day 31, the last day of Junk Journal July 2024. We made it to the final day of Junk Journal July 2024. So let's jump right into it. The page that is on my left is an entry that I made exactly 1 year ago, and I listed all the things that made me happy. And I thought it would be cool 1 year later to make another page right next to it that focused on the things that really bring me joy. I'm going to be using my alcohol markers for this journal entry, and I'm just going to make like some bullet points of all the things that bring a lot of joy to my heart. So as I am writing down this entry, my son is currently getting a haircut, and it has been a blessing that his uncle on his father's side has been cutting his hair since he was a baby. And funny story, I remember when my son got his first haircut ever, I cried the whole night. I don't know if any other mom has done that, or maybe it's just me. I'm weird. I was so attached to his hair as a baby, and he got his first haircut, and I cried and I cried and I cried. And he was with his dad that evening, and so I didn't see him until the next morning. And he was so adorable, and this was Christmas morning, mind you. He was so adorable and so cute, and everybody just literally fell over him because his haircut was so cute. So it made me feel a lot better about his haircut. So anyway, he's getting a haircut now, and whenever he has that fresh haircut, I just think he's the most adorable thing I've ever laid eyes on, and it just really boggles my mind that I had something to do with bringing this child into the world. And I can't believe that I'm his mom and I get to be his mom, and he's going to be in middle school this month, and it just really blows my mind. So I actually get teary-eyed sometimes looking at my son. I just can't believe whoa, wow, where did the time go? So fresh haircut from my son brings me a lot of joy. Toast with raspberry jam. Self-acceptance brings me joy, and self-acceptance brings me a lot of joy because it's been a challenge as a woman to get older and to have my body change. Having a child, going through menopause, not being able to have any more children, and all the other things that comes along with menopause, just getting older. And, I'm not the same as I was before I had my son, or when I was in my 20s, even in my 30s. And I've had to come to a place where I'm accepting of myself at this stage in my life and not comparing my body to what it used to be before children and when I was younger, if that makes sense. Also, surrender brings me joy when I surrender everything to God. There are some times where I will literally make myself sick with worry or fear, or just trying to carry the world on my shoulders. And I have to remind myself every day, Jennifer, you got to let this go because you cannot carry this anymore. So that makes me happy, just letting myself know that it's God's will at the end of the day, and it's in His timing at the end of the day, and it's His ways at the end of the day and not mine. And that really brings a lot of joy and peace to my life. Sleep has also been bringing me a lot of joy. I function so much better with a good night's sleep, and sleep does not always come easy to me because of childhood trauma. And actually, when my brother passed away in 2015, I literally stopped sleeping. I don't know if this has ever happened to anybody else, where you've had a lot of grief and you just cannot sleep. I didn't sleep probably for about the first 3 to 4 years after my brother passed away. And I also, I think I admitted this in a previous video in the Junk Journal July series, that I do suffer from nightmares occasionally. And yeah, it's hard for me to sleep sometimes. So when I have good sleep, I have a lot of joy. The next thing that brings me joy kind of ties into surrender, and that's when I'm deciding not to worry. I have thought about making a little worry bin, like a small little basket, and I'm just going to write down my worries or my fears and stick them into that basket and like visibly see that I am putting my worries somewhere else so that they don't live in my head, and give those worries to God. And I feel a lot of joy doing that. And when I let my creativity flow and I don't judge my creative process, and when I write consistently, those things bring me joy. So I wanted to end this series on a positive note. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys found these videos inspirational and motivational, and I hope it gave you all of the positive feels. So I'm going to be taking a little break from YouTube, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.